At long last, the day has come. The nightmare banquet, the horrid death trip. The season everyone desperately wished would go away. It all started 2 years ago. Those fortunate instances who had not themselves experienced the horrors begged for stories of it. Some adventured adult fools even wished to witness hell for themselves, but the herald survivors would not say anything of their experience. The vacant, pained expressions they wore spoke louder than any words ever could. Oh, but the story doesn't end there. Rejoice, brothers and sisters. What has happened twice will happen thrice. It is, after all, the trilogy that is the foundation of good storytelling. Sure. That is to say, the horror everyone thought to have passed for good and all returns to rear its ugly head. It's Halloween. I'm not going to depend on Uncle Vlad or Tomacat Maid this year. I'll show them what amazing Halloween I can make on my own. Lady Elizabeth, what do you think of these plans for the parade? Lady Elizabeth, the candy for the town's children has arrived. Not bad. This should make a fine parade. Make sure the band knows what's up. And you, candy guy, there's plenty of space in the flower storehouse, so keep the candy in there. Your subjects have been complaining and asking, when are you going to get rid of that pyramid? Hey, I'm the one who should be complaining. I keep telling Cleopatra to move it, but she just says, give it up. You have never even given the order to have one of the pyramids moved. And if you're planning on destroying it, you'll need to fill out this first. The pyramid is a loan from Lord Ozymandias. If you try to demolish it, I will have to bill you for the cost of repairs or reconstruction. If I had that kind of money just lying around, I'd long use it to upgrade Castle Csejte. Jimmy's turned the castle into a concert stage. Talk about a living hell for her subjects. Thank goodness his lady Cleopatra. She prevented a terrible tragedy in such an impressively circumspect way. So until I find a heroic spirit with a giant golem, or a giant crane, or a construction company, we're just gonna forget about it. Great plan. Grade A plan. Eh? An earthquake? Is something crashing my party again? What is it now?
Senpai.
Yes, Senpai. I'm afraid it's that time of year again. Back in your hometown, this time of year may have well been known for wonderful weather. I guess, sort of. Right now in October, it's pretty hot. I know Chaldea is locked in permanent winter, so it may not really feel like fall here, but we cannot ignore the reality of the situation forever, Senpai. Whether we like it or not, it's still Halloween. You are hereby invited to Castle Csejte to hear me sing. But don't worry, Senpai, you don't have to suffer alone. I'm afraid I can't go with you in person, but I'll still join you for the concert. I know we can do this, Senpai, and once this year's Halloween is over, let's go on a date, Mash. Senpai? Craft Essence Decoy? Who are you? I had a bad feeling about this, so I turned the comms gear remotely. Mash, you weren't able to convince her, huh? I have a whole staff on standby just in case. I'm afraid Senpai swapped herself out with this. That's pretty impressive. What the hell?
Yeah, Master.
Is it me, or there are a lot fewer servants around than normal? I don't know if they're all in their spirit form or headed for the simulator or what. Is there something about Halloween that makes servants disappear? I did see Robin Hood though. I see, so that little dragon girl is putting up a concert, even though her singing is nightmarish. So much so that all the big name servants decided to shift into spirit form to avoid listening to her. Even the ones who are still around are, well, a race shift? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid my... I have no idea. Sciatica? Sciatica! I've never seen the word sciatica spelled. Wow. I'm afraid my sciatica is acting up again. I'm due over Halloween. Sorry, but you'll have to go ask someone else. I only just got a new oven delivered. Thanks but no thanks. There you are, Senpai. I'm sorry, Senpai, but I'm told Halloween is the one time of the year we're not allowed to take days off. What a weird day. Are you serious? Who the hell made that cruel rule? Elizabeth. At any rate, something awful has happened. Please, just come with me. Otherwise, the concert might be the least of our worries. Man, we get down to business, we really get down to business. We have another singularity at Castle Csejte on Halloween. It's causing it to transform. That is, it's actually growing very rapidly into massive proportions. It's progressing even faster than it did in 2018. Is it 2018 when the pyramid crashes to the top of the castle? That's right. If the situation is even worse than that, what could we possibly do? I understand your concern, but we've already received the distress signal. Master, once all this dust settles on this year's Halloween madness, I think we should have another Halloween party. You, me, Fo, Elizabeth, we can celebrate your exploits and the fact that Castle Csejte is at peace again. Just the four of us. Okay. Right? So are we on the same page now? Then let's get this race shift started. One race shift later, huh? So this is what Halloween looks like. This place is really hopping. What do you say we stop by the bar for some drinks, Master? Da Vinci, are you sure the racial coordinates were correct? They sure weren't. Thanks, Da Vinci. You're the beacon of my life. I could have sworn I stepped into the graveyard first, just like I did last 2 years. So ordinarily that dragon girl will be waiting for us. What's all the commotion? You mean all the voices on the street? Halloween is always a little noisy. No, not those. Look, someone's being chased. There's also Kabe Hime. Oh no, even more of them. Help! I heard how she talks. I was going on Game Press and I saw people talking about how she talks. I even saw on some other sites. So we'll see how annoying it gets. Cause she's a neat. Well, you know what? We'll save it. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe some of you have played Danganronpa. There's a character called Angie. This is V3. Angie, I forget her last name. I think it's like Yonaga or something like that. But she says Bayonada, which I think is pretty cute. I can see how it gets annoying. Imagine that, but amplified. And apparently it's only for this event. Hopefully it's for this event. I don't really want her to talk like this forever on. I don't know. Hopefully they tone it down. I'm a princess and I'm being chased. Is that so? I take those knights over there are the ones doing the chasing. Help! Help me! Another one. Who is it this time? Save me, dearlet! This way, LL. They're friends. Baddie! Crap, they caught up to us. What are we gonna do? I don't know. I'm a princess. Alright? I'm gonna ask this rando stranger I just ran into to help like princesses do. Okay? Dearlet. That's my dearlet! Huh? You mean she's from Kaldea? There you are, in the name of our new ruler. You're under arrest. Wait, I thought Osakabe was the bad guy. Go on, dearly. Help me out here. Yes, I beg of you. Let's have some fun with these guys. Let's see if you European knights have what it takes to keep up with me. Now then, Princess, may I suggest you give Master a little space? Or perhaps a lot of space. Oh, oops. Sorry, I was just so scared. Someone stole Castle Jet from me again. Not again. Given who was chasing after you, I'm guessing you've got quite a story of your own. The new ruler here is after me. A new ruler? I'm still lost. Yes, well, long story short, look up. You see that jumbo-looking fortress? This is a samurai castle. This is a whole new level of grotesquerie. It's Western, Middle Eastern, and Asian style all rolled into one. The architectural equivalent of stacking sushi and ice cream on a burger and topping it off with hot sauce. That Japanese castle there is my home. It was my sanctuary and now it's been taken away from me. I know how you feel, Baddie. It sucks having your castle stolen. Who are you? Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself, have I?
仮にも姫路城のお姫様なんだからアサシンの坂部姫です。
Oh, Master of Chaldea, please, I beg of you, take back my beloved Himeji castle. And don't forget my castle too while you're at it. Please, I implore you, she's the embodiment of evil. You have to defeat Mecha Ellie-chan. What a disgrace. My apologies, Your Majesty. To make amends, I shall return to my position as a lowly mechanic. No need for that. You and your knights could never be a match for servants. Of course you lost to them. This was my mistake sending you out on a mission so far beyond your parameters, especially since you and other human knights are weaker than usual thanks to my brainwashing ways. At least she admits it, like, straight up. A week-long celebration is excessive. Entertainment should be austere and probably tailored for the crowd. That's the best way to make Castle Jet strong, sturdy, and beautiful. Why can't you see that? You call for us? That lazy Osakabe Hime and the former incompetent ruler of this castle, Elizabeth, have decided to run away together. I underestimated her mobile carrying capacity. I never thought she could fly with another servant in tow. But that was a small error, one I won't make again. In the meantime, I want you three to go find them. I'll do it since you're the one asking. I don't see what I have to do with this. So that's why I'm counting on your help, Ma-chan. You don't like it? I thought it was a perfect nickname for a princess to give. Sounds more affectionate than senpai. Alright, I'll stick with the master. That should be Daijobu, right? Right. Anyway, why'd you two get kicked out anyway? We still don't have a freaking clue what's going on here. Oh boy, please don't make this long. Alright, I guess we should start from the beginning. Oh boy, it's gonna be long. I'll really get you the tragic tale of woe that will have tears streaming down your cheeks and a raging waterfall of sympathetic sadness. Alright, I'm gonna skip past it. It's probably gonna be long. If it's long, let's just blitz through this. Ah crap, this is gonna be so damn boring. I agree. Oh, woe is me. I've been locked up in this keep and forced to while away my days of idleness. She watching YouTube videos? Watch my videos, Osakabe. No, all I can do is read books and draw, and sign papers for my occasional visitor. If people fear me, then I will happily live out my days locked away. Huh? Why is everything shaking? Oh no, don't tell me where. What's going on? Huh? Who the heck are you? What are you doing here? I am Mecha Ellie-chan. I'm here to devour your intestine. Or perhaps I will turn you into a wax sculpture. Or I will commit a fatal typographical error. Anything but that. Which one? The last one? And there you have it. Let's see. To sum it all up in 2 lines. Smells like BS. Can't trust a word of it. Come on, I mean, okay, I might have choto embellished, oh my gosh, Mecha Ellie-chan's character. But she pretty much attacked the second she saw me. I can explain why Mecha Ellie-chan showed up. So just sit back and let my words wash over you with sweet. Oh, I don't see that happening. What are we going to do, Ellie? The great, perfect idol, beloved of the land. Our precious castles have been combined and unified. This is another lie, huh? On top of that, there's a pyramid between them. It's like Csejte and Himeji pyramid sandwich. Worry not, Betty girl, who fell from the sky along with Himeji Castle. Let's have a nice hot cup of tea, like civilized people, while I assess our situation. So, real talk, most likely they both are lying about this and they both freaked out the moment it happened. Well, it's been over a week now. I'm no closer to understanding what's going on than I was before. Still, there's one thing I'm sure of. If a genius like me can't figure it out, then not even Kiran of Greece could figure it out either. Wow, that's amazing. Good day, magnificent Csejte. I appeared in this world solely to defeat you because I am jealous of your overwhelming cuteness. Now Csejte is mine. I will use that as a base to which expand my mechanical empire. So while I believe parts of your story were completely fabricated, I at least have a better grasp of the situation now. So this Mecha Ellie-chan just appeared out of nowhere with no forewarning. Yeah, it was like totally out of the blue. No reason whatsoever. You don't have any idea either, right, Maddie? No, I don't think so. I can see those shifty eyes. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I guess singularity repairing part lines up at least. Indeed, I don't know what Mecha Ellie-chan is after. Also, Mecha? Is that really what this has become? I guess so. Yeah, she was really a robot, for real. Her body was made out of iron and everything. Mecha Ellie-chan is nothing but a walking pile of gears, hell-bent on murder. That's a matter of opinion, Elizabeth. Or are you simply resorting to name-calling now? Who's there? I am... Oh wow, you're right, this is too cool. Wait, hold on, is that really a servant? Analysis complete. It looks like those two are right. She is a full-blown robot. And a servant to loot. That's our Elizabeth for you. So what you got wrong. That one hurts. I can't get with that one. Come to think of it, I guess you're right. That version of me isn't the brightest bulb in the box. Now then, Osakabe Hime, ex-Lady Elizabeth, let me give you a chance to do this easier. If you turn yourselves in now and demonstrate remorse for your slovenly ways, I will show you mercy. Look at Master, her heat signature is... I don't want to fight. Please save me, Master. We haven't even scratched her at this rate. Do you truly wish to take back Himeji Castle, Osakabe Hime? Of course I do. It's my sanctuary, the one place I can be myself. If you truly long for your castle, now is the time to show your strength of your conviction. By the way, I should let you know that I had all the gates welded shut, since I can just fly. So again, if you want to take back Castle Himeji, you and the Master of Caldea's entourage will need to scale the walls. Well, farewell everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day, complete with lots of fulfilling labor. Alright then, if that robot dragon girl thing was telling the truth, the first thing we gotta do is scale Castle Jet from the outside. The only problem with that is, well, see for yourself. I have a report to make.
They have begun to scale the walls?
Yes, Your Majesty. They have secured the route and are on their way as we speak. What would you have us do? Should we lob pots of oil in them? That would make them slip right down the walls, since Castle Jet is so flat. Aw, that was a perfect time for a flat joke. Come on. Oh, never mind. There it is.
Why must humans be so useless, troublesome, half-witted creatures? Is this all Elizabeth's fault? It is, isn't it? Master, I've analyzed your route, and I've discovered there is a single open window. Why don't you start heading there? Of course, I know it'll be difficult for you to climb on your own, so I suggest asking the servants for help. Oh,
Okay,
Master.
I'll carry Master on my back. You two can just climb on your own. I'm all set, since I can fly. What about you, Batty? If you think I'm gonna let a tattooed mobster outdo me when it comes to climbing a few walls, you got another thing coming. Castle Apparition Secret Technique, Crane Dance! Huh? What? Oh, a giant origami crane. Damn, I should have known. All the stairways and the higher floors are blocked off. I suppose you may technically be a ruler, but aren't you forgetting something important? Oh, hey, Camarilla. Well, I suppose you do have an obligation to repair the singularity. More importantly, it's clear we won't accomplish anything like this. Very well, let us do battle. Back when I was you, I was not as headstrong as you are. Then again, perhaps I was never quite the same as you to begin with. Well, no matter. At any rate, if you wish to sin beyond this point, you will need to defeat me first. Be warned, my torture instruments are honed and ready. How much blood are you prepared to shed? That does it. I'm sick and tired of looking at your stupid metal dress. I'm sure you are. It must be like looking in the mirror to you. But you're still so naive it makes me sick. LL. Now go for it. I knew you wakadu on this. Oh my gosh. I think this is my most hated one now. Wakadu on the sun. Now then, you're wide open. Don't think you got on the way with this, you little brats. What a sorry sight you make my comrade. I'm an Agarthan girl whose true name I cannot divulge because of reasons. I didn't beat Agartha, sorry. And so, just for this event, I grant you special permission to call me Knight Bright. What the hell's up with this brat? I mean child, I mean evil little girl. Might as well just go as far as to say lolly. Carmel, let us regroup. If you lot think you can climb all the way up to us, you are more than welcome to try. Thank you, Knight Bright. I will gladly accept your help. Goodbye then, princess. Next up, pyramid. It may be a bit hard to scale since it's upside down, but I know you can do it. We're way up here now. Even servants would just be a red smear if they fell from here. I know my blood froze for a second when I slipped back there. At least we finally made it to the entrance. These high altitudes are hell on my throat. I don't suppose any of you have a honey cough drop on you. Do you deal it? It's inverted. Very inverted. It's certainly inverted, alright. And here I thought we'd find Pharaoh laughs a lot, being all. Did you think I would be unable to sit atop my throne merely because it was inverted? So what are we standing on? Just the ceiling, I guess? How good of you to come, my elite warriors. Make that my elite warriors and one useless princess. In fact, now that I look closer, it seems you are not all my elite warriors after all. Who are you talking about? This little princess doesn't have a clue. You clearly need more training if you want to pass for a princess. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I rose to the position of empress from a very humble beginnings, you know. Oh yes, I can see it clearly. No matter how hard you dressed it up, you cannot hide the fact that you lack experience. Yes, I would agree with that. Your mannerisms are rather silted. What do you make of it, oh famous Cobra Queen? Cobra Commander. My name is Cleopatra. I have no association with cobras whatsoever. Huh? Are you asking why there's a cobra next to me? Yeah, why is that? An excellent question.
Insolent but spot on. It is never a bad idea to compliment a lady on her choice of accessories. Seems like the artist just wanted to put the snake there. Well, to answer your question, this is merely an illusion created by the pharaoh fighting style. You may think of it. Wait, what? You may think of it as one who stands. Oh my god. Enough. This scene is starting to move me. Huh? Okay. So that will be all for tonight. I see, what a pity. It does kind of look like a stand aura too, huh? Walk like an Egyptian, right? I would like to showcase some more of my traditional Egyptian posing, but I will be gracious and let you save face. Oh my god, she's just a JoJo reference this arc, huh? Mecha Elichan is has some great architectural skills. Her abundance of training gear alone was most impressive. Treadmills, tanning booths, low-calorie gruel, fat-burning electroshock equipment. With facilities like this, I can bring back you-know-who's good looks. Oh, Caesar, huh? I'm only working with Mecha Elichan to make that precious dream a reality. Right. Patra. Mila? Now, come on, we're almost to my tower. Soon, we'll both have our sanctuaries back. Once we get to the tower, she's gonna show herself as the bad guy, isn't she? Yeah, that reminds me. Once we take back your tower, will you be able to get Himeji Castle off my castle? Yeah, you see, I don't even know why I even ended up here myself. Just because you're the castle lord doesn't mean you would have a noble phantasm that can move it. I bet only Emperor Heroic Spirits can do that kind of thing. Oh well, we can figure out how to float it off later. Who knows, maybe we'll even find another Holy Grail fragment lying around somewhere. It's not like Holy Grail fragments are just scattered around, lying about. Short answer, yeah, they are. Well, guess I stand corrected. Holy Grail, huh? Anyway, look at that. Just her saying a Holy Grail to herself, a little aside. Evil. Anyway, this tower should at least be a lot easier to climb than the others. Let's go check it out, Master. My motion sensors have detected something. So they're finally here, it seems. I don't treat Elizabeth and Osakabe Hime as trivial threats, they are, but Master is another matter. Well, I suppose I can play it by ear. I am an expert on the hands-on approach after all. Maybe I should take a page from Elizabeth's book. If I were that dumb lizard. I'm picking up Mecha Elichan's signal. It looks like this will be the final battle. I wish. Still, I feel like we have a lot of loose ends that we need to tie up. For example, we never found out who Mecha Elichan really is, or what she is anyway. That's what I want to know. I know I've been explaining the different versions before, but I'm pretty sure I remember turning into a mecha. I don't know, it seems more like Robo Elizabeth than mecha to me. What would be the difference between Robo and mecha? She's definitely not a cyborg or android. I don't know, someone smarter than me probably knows. Oh, well, there you go, Master's about to explain it to me. The word robot comes from a play called Ghouls'n's Universal Robot, written by Karol Čapek, a Czechoslovakian novelist. It has all kinds of uses today, so people tend to forget its original meaning. Well, what is it? Originally, the word was meant forced labor. So given that, I'm betting whatever brought her here has nothing to do with me, but with Himeji Castle. Did you do something, baddie? No, I haven't done anything yet. I mean, technically, it wasn't even my fault that Himeji Castle started moving in the first place. Sorry to interrupt your chat, girls, but we're just about there. I have a lot of questions, but I guess I'll have to wait until the final battle. Let's make sure we put on an awesome finale. When did she redecorate it so horribly? Mecha Elichan is heading our way at high speed. Allow me to answer. This mural is a masterpiece of my own creation. I interpreted it to previous Halloween records for reference. Subject matter aside, I think it turned out to be a quite lovely work of art, don't you? This is a history of the prior ruler's myriad missteps. All who see it will reach the same inevitable conclusion. Elizabeth Bathory is unfit to be Suggest ruler. Reevaluating enemy forces. Mortal danger confirmed. Changing mode to anti-army. Overriding acquired targets to humanoid life forms. Authorization denied. Authorization denied. Authorization granted.
Yamete
Kuda, stop! That one's pretty good. You destroyed my castle! That's truly unfortunate. I only have one thing to say to that. My sincerest apologies. Are you up to date with your fire insurance? I don't even have fire insurance, you little arsonist. Wow, I bet this building would burn really nice since it's made of wood. Wait, no. Bring it, Mecha Ellie-chan. Ellie versus Mecha Ellie. I'll show you that my scene can beat your thruster nozzles any day of the week. Combat systems inoperable. Retreat impossible. Communications incapacitated. Hard as it is to believe, it seems I've lost. Phew, thanks goodness. Now I don't have to feel bad about involving her in this. But I really hate being so timid. I'm kind of a failure, you know. Baddie? Oh, right. I'm off to my room. I mean, I already know she's an otaku. Both of the options are what the actual hell. You might as well just give me one option. Tadaim. That one's weird. Tadaim home. Finally. Oh, my sanctuary, I missed you. Computer, check. Books, check. All collectible presents and accounted for. Yes, everything's perfect. Now I get why you were so secretive. Master, this room is giving me a strong sense of deja vu. This must be exactly the same room Blackbeard and the others like him have. I'm amazed you can still stand to be in this room. It's so messy here. It's not that bad of an otaku room. Not to mention, it's kind of small. That's the best part. I bet you keep your room pretty sparse, don't you, Master? Kind of minimalist. Only holding on to the bare essentials, that sort of thing. That's the kind of room where you like to relax and make out with servants, right? See. I read enough dojos to know where this is going. Well, yes, Master. I'm curious about that as well. Master, you could come too. Doko did I put that? That was pretty good. It's gotta be around here somewhere since Mecha Ellie-chan didn't have it. This reading, it can't be. Ha! Found it. Is it the Grail? A Holy Grail? Oh. You have the Holy Grail, Osaka Hime? Sure do. You probably all figured that out already. So I may as well tell you this. This Holy Grail is mine. Though I just happened to acquire it by sheer luck. There's a lot that doesn't add up. But I guess the most important question is, what did you wish for? Well, this is me that we're talking about. So I wish that I could hold up inside it. You mean like shut in? I don't understand. If you wanted to hole up in a holy grail, why'd you end up here in Csejte? That's because Csejte is the best place in the world to hole up in. It is? I would have thought the exact opposite myself. That's because LL's here. But what if she wasn't? Well, since this year's Halloween preparations are all done, I imagine Halloween would begin without a hit, and the singularity would go away, since it would no longer be able to maintain itself. Right, you are. I knew you'd figure it out, Mash. Now, what would the people of Csejte be doing during Halloween? Well, naturally they'd be enjoying it. It's a special celebration that makes a nice break for their usual busy routines after all. Now, last question for Master. What would happen if Halloween never ended? That's right, a celebration would keep going. Then there'd be no more jobs, no more deadlines, nothing. I could shut myself in forever and ever. Hang on, let me make sure I've got this straight. You use the actual Holy Grail to shut yourself in your room where you would never have to work forever. She's a servant, she doesn't have to work anyway. Right, am I wrong? I understand it's a like goof. You know, it's a little goofy side story, but it doesn't make any sense. That's right, all I wanted was to have a little safe space forever and ever. All these books, electronics, might look pitiful to you, but to me, they're everything. I'm nothing like you, Elizabeth. You hated being confined. Every fiber you rejected being ignored. I'm sure your living self must have been desperate when she died. But me, I found confinement comforting. It's not like they confined me against my will. I chose to be locked up. I'm a castle apparition, remember? I literally can't survive if I'm not in the castle. That's just how I am. But now I'm a servant. They say I have to go outside. That's terrifying. No matter how hard I tried, I can never shake the fear of it. Tomwell talks a good game, but she's fooling herself. But you generally love to fight. You're my exact opposite in so many ways. Well, I do enjoy a good fight. Anyway, I'll admit that I'm a little bit scared of what I'm about to do, but what are you about to do? Sure want to raise the castle? It's a servant? No, it's too big to be a servant. Baddie! Now, true guardian that sleeps beneath Castle Csejte, the power of the Holy Grail, I command you to rise. Oh, is it the silver mecha Ellie-chan? Master, take a look outside. Yo, Master, what the hell's going on? What's a giant mechanical little girl doing outside? I don't know if you could call it little now. Well, I guess she's not really little, is she? She's just a plain old giant mechanical dragon girl then. What the shit, man? Very nice line. Who comes up with this stuff? Very true indeed. I think we might have had the wrong idea. Maybe Mecha Ellie-chan was here to repair the singularity, and Osakabe Hime was actually the source. Bingo! No, you're wrong there. How am I wrong? True, for a supposed guardian, her power trip didn't really paint her in the best light. So does this mean the giant Mecha Ellie-chan outside Csejte is the true guardian? Yep, that's the real one. The one we beat is more like a prototype. Why did it have color? Why do prototypes have color and the real one doesn't? That doesn't make any sense. That would mean somebody designed all of this. The question is who? Some middle-aged guy with a pretty epic mustache who taught me how to do it. He even lent me a book, I think. I ordered all the parts from Amazonist.com and tried to build her the best I could, but I guess I messed up somewhere, since I couldn't control either the Guardian or the prototype, but that problem will soon be resolved. Baddie, please stop this. If you don't, I have no choice but to turn the business end of my mic on you. You think I don't know that? I've been ready for that since the beginning. But with the power of the Holy Grail, I can summon a next generation unit. Come, MK2. Mark II. You know how I said the other Mecha Ellie-chan was just a prototype? I've got a production unit ready to go. You call it, Princess. This is Mecha Ellie-chan. I was able to successfully control Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. I'm a busy mecha. Since you have the Holy Grail, I'd like to get this over with as soon as possible. Yes, I would like for you to provide perpetual protection so I can laze around here forever. A&E. That's going to, I like that. I don't know how many people actually know what A&E means, but... So give all those people the boot so I can get to it. Whatever you do, don't fight in here. You're far too materialistic, Princess.
Come on, Master, we're getting out of here. Oh, it's a Rescue Elizabeth arc. So we should probably figure out what to do about her before we get out of here. Oh.
どうか逃げて。
I have to stop Osakabe Hime.
It looks like you managed to escape. Yeah, but now we have to climb all the way back up, don't we?
いい
I
でしょ
understand your despair. If I were in your position, I would put myself into sleep mode and set it to 100-year increments. Don't you have an
Listen.
obligation to fight? Don't you have things you want to protect?
Mecha Ellie-chan? Huh? Why are you scolding us?
I'm telling you to shape up already. You're the master servant who managed to defeat me, aren't you? Listen up, those girls are hopeless. It was your kindness and naivete that spoiled Elizabeth like that. And you have a responsibility to protect this land after it almost self-destructed twice. You can't just throw up your hands and say, well, this one's just too tough, now that we've come this far. So all you're lacking is a strategy to fight back. In that case, I have a suggestion. You rescue me out of pure kindness. As such, I will return the favor in the same way.
マス
I
ター
hereby accept you as the Steel Demoness Mecha Ellie-chan's pilot candidate? Alright. What's that? This is an incredible honor to a peon like you. Who doesn't deserve it. Yes, I know. But you can freak out about your good fortune on your own time. If you are prepared to continue fighting, then I will follow your command as your servant. Together we will take on Castle Jet Halloween, that degenerate Osakabe Hime, and that Mark II unit. And see to it that they are completely reformed. Now, our next move should be to plan our operation.
あマさん
I'm sorry, may I ask who it is? Apologies, I'm the CEO of Amazonist.com. I distribute all manners of goods throughout the servant universe. Oh, this is when she was introduced? They should just give her a business or something like that. Oh, never mind. I'll be damned. What do you mean? Did you not order this delivery?
I did actually.
We're actually pretty busy. Mind pissing off. Are you a man?
貴様は貴様は
Now that things have settled down, can I ask you a question? Very well. As CEO of Amazonist, I make it my motto to provide outstanding customer service. My apologies, I came here to make a delivery but ended up getting a little overexcited. Master, why don't we let Mash handle things? I think I only end up making things worse. A delivery? Yes, I came here to deliver weapons, ammo, and other miscellaneous parts you ordered. Sounds more like an arms dealer than an online store. You can say the same thing about any e-commerce store. At last it's here. You certainly took your time. My apologies for the delay, but Amazon has prided itself on sourcing our products in-house. Most importantly, my costs are effectively zero thanks to my Amazons literally doing all the heavy lifting. They don't get paid? I'm very certain that violates labor laws in nearly every country on the planet. Wait, who else is here? Me! And me. We took advantage of the confusion to flee before we got caught up in the missile splash damage. I dare say, our daring escape made it quite a splash itself. Of course, it seems our current state of affairs was inevitable. In any case, will you help take back Castle Sajet Pyramid Himeji Castle back from Osakabe Hime? I believe doing so would be in all of our interest. What do you say? But no matter, we need to install this new part before Mecha Ellie-chan can fight again. I have a heart. It's simply turned to its lowest setting for empathy and compassion. Carmilla, I am perfect in every way. Is that so? Shall we throw this circuit away then? I didn't say that. A heart circuit would be great to reduce my chances of going berserk and would likely help to stabilize my erratic spirit origin values too. Alright, I'm going to install the circuit. Where does this thing go again? You install it. There's a slot in my chest. Just push it in there. I have a question for you. Is that giant Mecha Ellie-chan? Blah 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 blah. Yada 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 yada. Oh, this is how I feel about a lot of stuff. I see, now I want one for myself. With such a massive chassis, we could deliver anywhere in the world. No, all of the universe. Very well, I've decided to come with you. Do not fear, for I am CEO. What more needs to be said? At any rate, it's reassuring to have such wonderful assistance. Now, let's get going. We'll definitely prepare everything in the area now. 100 days without change might as well be a single day. And yet, all in my life, I never realized that.
It's been so long since I took up residence in Himeji Castle. What was I like before I lived here? Was I a fox? A bat? Something else entirely? The seemingly infinite realm of mystics fade away. All those I was close to disappeared one by one. It would have upset me greatly if they had been killed, but they just kind of faded away, which made their disappearance easier to accept. I think yes, I even remember giving a katana to someone named Musashi and got into a ton of trouble because of it. I don't remember any other visitors besides her. There must have been others, but none that stuck out with me. My memories are all a haze. So many days spent with no purpose, no meaning. Perhaps all I'm really doing is taking up space. The worst part of it is, it doesn't bother me. Not to say I enjoy it, but it definitely doesn't bother me either. Maybe it would if I tried to change things. So every time I think I'll convince myself to change, I end up chickening out. All I do is play about with tiny meaningless changes before I put things back to as they were. And even that doesn't bother me. I'll take that any day over being scared. If things would go on forever, I think I'd be okay with that. Even if someone did summon me out of here as a servant, I'd be too terrified to do anything. I'm just plain old Osakabe Hime. They've already caught up to me? I've got Nigurundayo! She's taking steps from Joseph Joestar. It's kind of refreshing to have an enemy who's scared of us for a change. Damn it, I got no choice. Help me, Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. You're my only hope. Hang on a second. Let me see, which one was her number again?
行くぞメカエリちゃんマーク2。これ大丈夫よね。本当に暴走しないよね。
I even got lectured too. I'm getting out of here. Origami away. What is all this? The words right out of my mouth. There's no way this material belongs in Csejte. It appears to be a factory. This must be where Mecha Elizabeth was created, and the Guardian statue was modified. And of course, this factory was also delivered with a free assembly by... Okay, enough. Yes, of course. So you finally made it here. Welcome to Mecha Ellie-chan's Mark II mass production factory I made before Mecha Ellie-chan went rogue. You can't stop this densha now that it's left the station. Don't know what densha means train. But to be perfectly honest, I'm a little concerned that I might have let this all get out of hand. As long as I don't get caught up in it, everything is daijouke. I'm afraid since you're the creator of this disaster, it's all going to come crashing down on your head. You don't know that. At any rate, I am determined. My laziness will not be denied or abridged. Now rise, mass production models. That's funny looking. Those missiles are blasting everything, including us. I can't tell if the mass-produced models are just idiots, or just simple manifestations of evil, but they're certainly giving us plenty of time to plan our moves. We should think positively about this. The giant Mecha Ellie-chan is being very intelligent about this. She has clearly decided that attempting to shield Osaka Human from potential collateral damage as she attacks us is not a priority. It's extremely logical. Where did Osaka Human go? It looks like she escaped again, but there's no one left for her to run. We finally cornered the master. Let's go save Elizabeth. Why did you hang her upside down, Mark II? Her insistent chatter became annoying, so I turned it upside down hoping it would shut her up. It did not. Oh yeah, she was upside down last year, wasn't she? Was she before that too? I don't remember, obviously. So I'm guessing if we shut down this reactor, it'll shut down the giant Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II as well. I guess you can't put weird things for me to notice, but can't is wrong right there. I don't know why it just bothered me, but it does. I guess you can't put anything past a genius like Leonardo da Vinci. If you save Elizabeth and shut down the reactor, then you can hang it up, cause you got me beat. If I beat you here, I will have snatched victory away from the jaws of dismal defeat. Halloween is mine. Nothing will stop me from becoming the ultimate permanent Hiko. Halloween is mine, along with everyone else. It's all about me singing, people dancing, and everyone eating candy. So just give it up now, baddie. Nobody gets to ruin Halloween with their own selfish desires, as long as I'm around. Besides, if you want to stay inside too long, you'll end up, what was it? That animal unique to Japan called again? The one with the huge eyes and giant belly. A tanuki! You'll end up looking like a tanuki. Damn straight I will. A wonderful neat lifestyle makes me nice and plump. You've got like a perfect figure body. What are you talking about, plump? Like, she doesn't even get Jinako? Hinako? I think it's Jinako. You know, the girl from Extra. She doesn't have her match. Like, that's a plump girl. And don't bother with snarky jabs. Nothing you can say will change her mind. I don't care one bit if I gain a little weight. Why in the world not? I'd be devastated if I put on as much of an extra pound. Any good idol would think the same. How can you be my complete opposite in every way like this? You took the words right out of my mouth. I hate being confined. I hate going out. You want to be an idol adored by millions. I want to be a princess for my chosen few. If we'd both been after the same thing, we might have ended up as rivals. But we're not. We want completely different things out of life. There shouldn't be any conflict between us. None of that matters now. I will make my dreams come true, so this time, I'm going all out. Mecha Elytran Mark II, activate your secret weapon thingy? Yeah, that one.
Are you finally done talking? I thought I was going to start rusting. All we have to do now is kill every single one of them. The princess's prime directive is sloth. I will accept this as a valid form of governance. Accordingly, I should crush everything in a fair and balanced manner and impose the rule of sloth on all.
Nani the hell? That isn't what I wanted at all. Hey, Mark II, are you going rogue or something? Are you trying to start a robot apocalypse?
Is that what you think, princess? That I've gone rogue?
Rogue AI! Rogue AI! This is why I hate technology. Touched How? When? When did you go all Sora? Oh, Sora, that's a good one. That's a really good one. This happens to me all the time. I can't even begin to count all the karaoke machines that practically exploded the second I touched them.
Did I go rogue because I'm Elizabeth? Or am I Elizabeth because I went rogue? Meh, questions for later. All of you are going to die now. I think now is a good time as any for that secret weapon.
What's this? It's sapping my strength. Oh, come on. Is it going to be this kind of boss battle?
The princess's plan was softer than she is. I approved upon it. This is the reactor that provided Mecha Elytran with energy. I modified it into an anti-servant weapon. By inverting its functionality, I have created the ultimate weapon that absorbs magical energy from spirit origins and converts it to Elisa particles. I call it, let's see, how about Omni Elyizer?
I don't want to die. Yamate couldn't stop. Damn it, I can't move. Get out of here, master, at least save yourself.
Explosion? Cleopatra? Oh, of course it was you. Great minds do think alike, Mark II. That's how I knew what you were going to do and devised a genius plan to stop it. I'll divide my energy among the other servants, and I will damage them a bit, but at least they'll be able to move.
Hang on, why is Mecha Elytran the only one who can move freely? Oh crap, don't tell me your energy source is actually, you guessed it, nuclear fuel. What the hell? What? Why?
Kidding. Oh, okay, thanks. I simply have a function that nullifies the reactor's absorption, just like Mecha Elytran over there. I should defeat you in battle in order to protect my homeland. Agreed. Time for talk is over.
Damn it, this reactor crap has me moving freaking slow motion. All the heads starting to go to my blood. Oh, that's nice. I can only distract myself by humming for so long.
Must you screech so obnoxiously original? You're damaging my perfect finish. I don't get how you can be destructively off-key when our voices are fundamentally identical.
My voice isn't destructive, and if somehow it was, that'd be because I'm doing it on purpose.
I can see that crushing look of despair on your face. Is there something you wish to say, Master Chaldea? Music time. Surely there are less horrible ways to end your own life.
You want me to sing, even though I'm in such a horrible condition after this cruel, unnecessary torture? No, idols can't make excuses. It must be really important to you that I sing for you, right? If you want to hear me sing, I'll gladly put on a show for you. I don't even care if I'm hanging upside down.
No, wait, please stop. You're singing in a tiny enclosed space like this. It will...
You can't stop showbiz. For my opening number, of course I'll sing my famous debut song. The song is normal. No, if anything, it's actually genuinely beautiful. I can't believe it. It's a Halloween miracle. It's a Christmas miracle, thank God.
What's going on? All my outputs or stats are dropping sharply.
It's having a negative effect on Mecha Elytran Mark II. What about Mecha Elytran? Are you okay?
I'm fine, I can't quite believe it myself, but this isn't hurting me at all. Why is it only hurting Mark II? Our primary difference between me and her is, no, it can't be. It's the heart, right? Yep, heart.
Man, I don't know what you guys are worried about. I'm really digging this song. Can't stop, won't stop. Not even God can stop me once I start singing. Especially not when I'm singing for Master.
What's going on? The reactor's output is increasing. And now I'm starting to malfunction too? That's impossible. It seems I will have to put a sincere effort into crushing you, you repulsive lizard. Fine then, I will have the main unit support me. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to buy me dinner first? You really are Elizabeth, aren't you? Just do it already. I'm putting it in. Oh boy. What is this? It can't be right. It's too late for me to have a heart. I can't stand it. I was supposed to usher in an era of laziness in Csejte. It's time to accept the truth, Mark II. Our rightful role is to be guardians, not rulers. Right now, Csejte is beset by chaos and disarray. It needs our help if it's going to be rebuilt. It seems I've been beaten by the prototype. I'm not a prototype. I'm complete, perfect, one of a kind original. If you don't like it, tough. Now maybe you could get me down from here, deal it. Admit it, bad ending version of me. You totally just tried to murder me. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. And as for you two, oh well, it's all water under the bridge now. What's another couple of me's at this point anyway? Besides, now we can upgrade my Elizabeth trio to a full-blown Elizabeth quintet. I guess this means I lost, huh? You sure did, baddie. So just give up already, okay? Yes, I know. I wakara understand. I'm gonna soak in the corner for a little bit. You guys do your thing. Just let me know when you're done. Okay. Now what is it? What's this alarm for? Tell me she's not just say oops. Right. Well, okay. I'll just be straight with you. The reactor's about to explode. Sorry? When you say explosion, do you mean kaboom? That's right. Every evil underground layer goes out with an explosion. Everyone knows that. I designed this one to explode pretty spectacularly in case I ever lost. The explosion will be on par with a hydrogen bomb. Wow. It's more than enough to completely reduce the Jet Pyramid Himeji Castle to its component atoms. What do you think you're doing? You're Csejte's guardian. That's fair. Until a moment ago, I believed my defeat would also mean the end of Castle Csejte. After all, I'm a steel demoness and steel demon castle. In essence, I am Castle Csejte. Damn it, we just have to book it the hell out of here. Come on, master. What's wrong, Osakabe Hime? Shouldn't you be escaping as well? No, I'ma stay here. I just take responsibility for all the trouble I caused. So I'm using my noble phantasm to contain the blast as much as I can. You can't be serious. Mark II, would you show them the way out of here? Very well, I shall enter this into the record as a show of good faith on your part. The rest of you guys get out of here. Why are you still here? Because I want to be. I'm about to use my noble phantasm to try to stop the reactor from exploding. Well, as much as I can anyway. But I guess even I feel like sticking around and seeing things through sometimes. And even I want to make amends for all the trouble I caused. Also, sometimes, especially when, especially for the first IRL friend I've ever made. Friend. I don't think any of the MPs I took in the face during this event quite hurt that bad. So you mean we're actually friends? You didn't realize? I didn't think that you could have more than just one friend. See, I have a friend, and she's like an idol to me, but she's also my fiercest rival. So having two friends, that is, it's like a dream come true. I just picked up an explosion. Did they fail? No, they didn't. It looks like Castle Csejte is still intact. I was able to confirm that just before the explosion, the Elisa particles' density had been substantially reduced. Thank goodness. Where were you, Cleopatra, this whole time? It's such a relief to see my pyramid remains intact. What about the two of them? Did they make it? No, probably not. We're still very much alive. No body, no death. Duh. I grant that you did look pretty rough back there. But as you can see, we're still alive and kicking. All I know is that everything blew up just as I finished my song. Time to brag about this on all social media things. NBD just saved the world with the power of a song. Hashtag humble brag. Oh, I already got some responses. Lol, sure you did. I don't know what FTFY means. Things I needed to laugh. How's the weather in hashtag Dreamland? Well, that's weird. No, it leaves me. I'm not quite sure what to say, except here's the Holy Grail. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I'm just gonna go over here and disappear forever and try to make things up. So what, you're simply gonna disappear along with the repair singularity? I thought that would be for the best. Well, it wouldn't. If you truly regret what you've done, disappearing won't fix anything. If there's any chance for you to make amends, take it. Not all of us are lucky enough to get such an opportunity. But I'm not a servant anymore. I'm just the same old castle monster I used to be. A poor, beautiful... She calls herself beautiful at the same time. A poor, beautiful, bespectacled maiden
who got her fox look stolen from her by a certain Tamamo. Let's just let her be, master. If she wants to go back to being a shut-in and disappear forever, no sense in trying to stop her. She's a princess, remember? Surely she should take responsibility and kill herself. No? No. Not a good look for me. I just thought I'd get caught up in the singularity when it disappeared. What now? I may not be a princess anymore, but that doesn't mean you can just call me by. Okay. Well, sure I do. But it can't be Shikatanai. I don't like that one. Oh man, some of them are really just hit and miss here. I'm still the ruler of Himeji Castle, you know. Plus, I cause a lot of trouble for everyone, and more importantly, I wouldn't really do anything differently. I'm not one of those plucky princes with the hidden reserves of courage to call upon when I gotta. I'm just gonna lock myself in my room and wait to disappear, like any homely, glasses-wearing beauty would. You got a pretty big ego, that's for sure. That seems the easiest and most sensible thing to do. It's not like we're actually friends or anything, right? All I did was use you for my own selfish purposes. Even though I'm a beautiful, isolated shut-in who lives her whole life online and doesn't know a thing about the outside world. This beautiful bit is really important to you, isn't it? That's just who I am. Alright, I won't refuse your summon. If you want me to go with you, I'll go with you. Is that okay with you, LL? Huh? Why wouldn't it be? Would you rather I said it was only okay if it was your altar or something? So you assumed I would go straight from the start. You could at least try to understand my anxiety. You're my only IRL friend, you know. Of course I understand it. In fact, I bet I understand it better than you do. That's why I'm glad we got to be friends.